the greenwood deep where the shadows lie, where the old oaks whisper and the hawks still cry, lived a man with a bow of yew. No lord he served, no oath he knew. Robin Hood by name and deed, took from the fat and the hands of greed. But the forest gives and the forest takes, and even the strong man's fortune breaks. Walk soft, tread light, not all who smile mean you right. In the greenwood wild where the free men stand, no crown holds sway, no king commands. But trust is thin and the blade runs deep, and the price of freedom is yours to keep. So draw the bow and hold the line, for friend and foe are close entwined. And in the leaves where the shadows fall, the forest sees and judges all, and judges all. One morning fair as the bells did ring, Robin walked where the choirs would sing, to hear the word in the house of stone. Though such places were not his own, but a monk there stood with a knowing eye, and a silver tongue and a hidden lie. He marked the man and slipped away, to sell his name before the day. Gold speaks loud, truth runs thin, the game begins from within. In the greenwood wild where the free men stand, no crown holds sway, no king commands. But trust is thin and the blade runs deep, and the price of freedom is yours to keep. So draw the bow and hold the line, for friend and foe are close entwined. And in the leaves where the shadows fall, the forest sees and judges all, and judges all. The sheriff came with iron hand, and seized the wolf of the greenwood land. Bound him fast in the king's cold name, to hang by law and call it tame. But word runs swift through root and leaf, and carries far through friend and thief, to Little John and the band so true, who knew full well what must be done. Steel was drawn in the dark of day, and blood was spilled along the way. The monk who sold for coin and gain would never walk that road again. Through disguise and cunning hand, they broke the chains no law could stand. For what is right is not decreed by crown or gold or written creed. Robin stood once more in green, where no king's shadow could be seen. But lessons carved in bone remain, that trust once lost is lost in vain. For in the world beyond the trees, men bend their will with cunning ease, and not all blades that strike you down are wielded by a distant crown. In the greenwood wild where the free men stand, no crown holds sway, no king commands. But trust is thin and the blade runs deep, and the price of freedom is yours to keep. So draw the bow and hold the line, for friend and foe are close entwined. And in the leaves where the shadows fall, the forest sees and judges all. In the green, beyond the throne, a man must stand, or stand alone. There were 3 men came from the western wind. With iron hands and a vow of sin, they swore by earth and the turning sky that John Barleycorn would fall and die. They cut him down with a sharpened blade, laid him low where the dark soil stayed, buried him deep where the cold roots grow, thinking that none would ever know. But the earth remembers what the blade forgets. Oh, rise again, John Barleycorn, from blood and soil and shadow born. They break your body, they spill your seed, but you return in the time of need. Through death, through fire, through crushing hand, you feed the soul of this ancient land. For every fall and every scorn, you rise again, John Barleycorn. Winter came with a silent breath and wrapped the fields in a cloak of death. But beneath the frost and the frozen ground, a hidden pulse still beat unbound. Then spring returned with a whispered call, and green shoots rose through the burial. From broken flesh to living form came the spirit of Barleycorn. From the grave rising through the storm. Oh, rise again, John Barleycorn, from blood and soil and shadow born. They break your body, they spill your seed, but you return in the time of need. Through death, through fire, through crushing hand, you feed the soul of this ancient land. For every fall and every scorn, you rise again, John Barleycorn. Down in the height of sun, when the fields were gold and the work begun, bound him fast and they struck him through, till the life he held was torn in two. They crushed his bones with the grinding stone, drew out the blood he had long been shown, and cast him into the fire below, where the bitter and the strong would grow. Grind him down, break the grain, let him fall, rise again. Fire and water, flesh to flame, death and life are still the same. Now in the cup and the rising flame, you feel the power that bears his name. In every drop and the burning breath lives the spirit that conquered death. For those who drink and those who know, understand what the old gods show, that life is bound in the turning wheel, and death is not what it seems to feel. Oh, rise again, John Barleycorn, from blood and soil and shadow born. They break your body, they spill your seed, but you return in the time of need. Through death, through fire, through crushing hand, you feed the soul of this ancient land. For every fall and every scorn, you rise again. In the field, in the flame, Ye Jacobites by name, give ear, give heed. What is the cause for which you bleed? Is it for kings, or ancient line, or ghosts of thrones long lost in time? You raise your blades, you take your stand, for crown and word and borrowed land. But tell me now, before you fall, what does it profit you at all? What makes a hero? What makes a light? What makes a man go forth and die? Is it the flag or the crown you serve, or the fire within that you don't deserve? They speak of glory, they speak of fame, but death remains the only claim. No song survives, no truth is clear, when all that's left is dust and fear. So tell me now, before you fall, was there a cause, or none at all? What makes a coward? What makes a brave? Is it the one who dies, or the one who stays? Is it the cry of a battle line, or the quiet man who draws no sign? They dress it up in noble words, in banners high and sharpened swords, but every field where men lie slain looks much the same through blood and rain. No crown will lift you from the grave, no king will know the life you gave. Is it the flag or the crown you serve, or the fire within that you don't deserve? They speak of glory, they speak of fame, but death remains the only claim. No song survives, no truth is clear, when all that's left is dust and fear. So tell me now, before you fall, was there a cause, or none at all? They call it honor, they call it right, they call it freedom, they call it fight. But strip the word and strip the name, and all that's left is ash and flame. The war is done, the field is still, no victor stands upon that hill. The widows weep, the children learn what price is paid when kingdoms burn. For those who lived and those who died were swept away by shifting tide, and history writes with quiet hand what few will ever understand. Is it the flag or the crown you serve, or the fire within that you don't deserve? They speak of glory, they speak of fame, but death remains the only claim. No song survives, no truth is clear, when all that's left is dust and fear. So tell me now, before you fall, was there a cause, Jacobites by name? What have you gained, and what remains?
runs a wood where the old paths cross, where the veil grows thin and the roots entwine. No mortal walks there without a cost, for the land remembers what once was lost. Lady Janet walked where none would tread, through whispering leaves and the silent dead, to the Carter Hall where the green grows wild, unbound by fear, untamed, defiled. Take what you will, but heed the thorn, for what you claim may not return. In the hollow thorn where the old blood lies, where the faith still walk beneath dark skies, he waits in chains no eye can see, a soul not lost but never free. Oh, hold him fast through fire and foam, through beast and flame and shifting storm, for only love that does not yield can break the curse the Fae have sealed. She plucked a rose from the haunted ground, and the forest stirred at the ancient sound. From shadow steps a man long bound, with eyes that burned and a fate unwound. I am Tamlin, once of this land, now held in thrall by a colder hand, by the Queen of Night and the Fae unseen, where the roots run deep and the air grows keen. On Samhain night, when the veil is torn, stand your ground and hold me through the storm. In the hollow thorn where the old blood lies, where the Fae still walk beneath dark skies, he waits in chains no eye can see, a soul not lost but never free. Oh, hold him fast through fire and foam, through beast and flame and shifting storm, for only love that does not yield can break the curse the Fae have sealed. On the night when the dead ride side by side, and the gates of the hidden world swing wide, Janet stood where the crossroads bled, with the living and the long since dead. The riders came in a ghostly line, through wind and ash and ancient time, and last of all, with a crown of bone, rode the Queen upon her shadowed throne. She pulled him down from the spectral line, and the world broke open beyond all time. He turned to a serpent coiled and cold. She held him fast as the night wind howled. He burned to iron, then living flame. Still Janet stood and spoke his name. A lion roared, a blade was drawn, but she did not break. She held him on. At last he fell as a mortal man, broken free from the Fae's command. She cast her cloak around his form and held him close through the dying storm. The Queen cried out with a voice of frost, for every chain a price is lost. Had I but known, I'd have taken thine eyes or left thee blind to the mortal skies. In the hollow thorn where the old blood lies, where the face still walk beneath dark skies, a soul once bound now walks the free, a life reclaimed from eternity through. By the roots of the Elden tree, where the wind runs cold and the eyes don't see, sat Thomas alone in the fading light, on the edge of day in the fall of night. No bird would sing, no leaf would stir, for the veil grew thin where he waited there, and the silence held like a drawn breath tight, as the world slipped out of mortal sight. From shadow deep, from twilight seen, she came between the worlds unseen. Ride with me to the hollow hills, where time stands still and the dark wind chills, where truth is sharp and the soul laid bare beyond the reach of mortal care. Speak no lie and break no vow, for what you take will bind you now. In root and stone and ancient will, you'll walk the path of the hollow hills. She came on a horse as white as bone, with eyes like fire and a face of stone. Her crown was wrought of the midnight air, and the weight of ages bound her stare. Thomas, she spoke, if you would see the truth beyond what men may be, then take my hand and do not flee, and yield your voice in loyalty. No word untrue, no tongue unbound, or you are lost where none are found. Ride with me to the hollow hills, where time stands still and the dark wind chills, where truth is sharp and the soul laid bare beyond the reach of mortal care. Speak no lie and break no vow, for what you take will bind you now. In root and stone and ancient will, you'll walk the path of the hollow hills. They rode through paths no man has known, where the stars burned cold in a sky of stone, through rivers black and fields of flame, where none who enter leave the same. He saw no sun, he felt no day, only the weight of a hidden way, where the living fade and the lost remain, bound in silence beyond all pain. A fruit was given, red as blood, a taste of truth, a rising flood. No lie again would cross his breath, no word untrue, no mask of flesh, a gift or curse, no man can tell. To speak the truth and break the spell. 7 years in the hollow deep, where the roots of the ancient silence sleep. Then back he came to the mortal land, with the weight of truth in his trembling hand. No longer bound by the lies of men, no longer free to pretend again, for what he saw and what he knew was carved in word and carried through. Ride with me to the hollow hills, where time stands still and the dark wind chills, where truth is sharp and the soul laid bare beyond the reach of mortal care. Speak no lie and break no vow, for what you take will bind you now. In root and stone and ancient will, you'll never leave the hollow hill. In the root, in the stone, in the place, not fully known. Speak the truth, or speak no more, for the door is never closed. by Usher's well, where the dark roots twist and the cold winds dwell. 3 sons she had, both bold and fair, till the sea took all and left despair. No grave was carved, no body found, only the hush of a hollowed sound, and the tide that whispered day by day that all she loved had slipped away. She called their names through wind and rain, and swore they'd walk this earth again. Oh, rise, my sons, from earth or sea, from root or stone or memory. No gate shall hold, no veil shall stand. Return once more to this broken land. Through night and storm, through death's cold breath, come back to me from the halls of death. For love like this will not be quelled at the wife of Usher's well. She cursed the sky, she cursed the deep. She broke the silence where the dead should sleep. And words once spoken cannot be undone, they echo still when the world is gone. The seasons turn, the year rolled through, till the longest night returned anew. When the veil grew thin and the old path stirred, and something answered what she had heard. 3 knocks came slow upon the door. The dead returned to breathe once more. Oh, rise, my sons, from earth or sea, from root or stone or memory. No gate shall hold, no veil shall stand. Return once more to this broken land. Through night and storm, through death's cold breath, come back to me from the halls of death. For love like this will not be quelled at the wife of Usher's well. She opened wide and there they stood, not flesh nor bone, but something more than blood. With eyes too still and skin too pale, and crowns of leaves grown cold and frail. They spoke no word of where they'd been, of what they'd seen or what it means. Only sat by the fire's low glow as shadows danced where none should go. Mother, we come, but not to stay, for dawn will steal our breath away. The earth has claimed what you would keep, and none return from endless sleep. She laid them down in linen white and held them close through the dying night. But as the first pale light drew near, their forms grew thin and disappeared. No cry remained, no voice, no breath, just the quiet truth of what is death. And the echo left in root and well, where the living and the lost both dwell. Oh, rise, my sons, though none remain, through memory's fire and silent pain. No love can break what time has sealed, no hand can claim what death has healed. Through night and storm, through sorrow's spell, their voices fade where shadows dwell, and all that's left is the truth she held at the wife of Usher's well. Call not the dead, for they will come, but never stay. As I walked out on a cold gray morn, 2 black wings cut the rising storm. As I walked out by the withered thorn, I heard two ravens greet the morn. One to the other did softly say, where shall we feast before the day? In yonder field not far from here lies a knight with no kin near, no hound to guard, no blade to keep, only the wind and an endless sleep. No bell will toll, no prayer be said, the earth alone will claim the dead. So circle low, you black-winged kin, where flesh grows cold and death sets in. No crown, no name, no banner flown, just bone to dust and skin to stone. For all that rise and all who fall are meat for time that takes us all, and in the end both king and slave lie silent in the self-same grave. His lady fair has turned away to take another before the day. His men ride on, his gold is gone, and none remain to mourn what's done. We'll pick his eyes from out his head and nest our young where he has bled. We'll strip the flesh from off his bone till nothing's left but wind and stone. No honor here, no tale to tell, just the quiet work of earth and hell. So circle low, you black-winged kin, where flesh grows cold and death sets in. No crown, no name, no banner flown, just bone to dust and skin to stone. For all that rise and all who fall are meat for time that takes us all, and in the end both king and slave lie silent in the self-same grave. No songs remain, no memory stays, the wind will take his final days. And what was pride and what was breath is lost within the jaws of death. The ravens rose on the dying air, with nothing left but bones laid bare. The field grew still, the sky turned gray, and time itself just turned away. For what is man but dust and breath, a fleeting spark consumed by death? And what we build and what we claim is swallowed whole without a name. So circle low, you black-winged kin, where flesh grows cold and death sets in. No crown, no name, no banner flown, just bone to dust and skin to stone. For all that rise and all who fall are meat for time that takes us all, and in the end both king and slave lie silent in the self-same grave. To Corby sat and watched and fed on all that lives and all that's dead. This path you walk alone, from flesh to ash, from breath to stone. No gold, no crown, no blade, no name, only the truth and what you became. When the last breath leaves your chest and the earth receives its guest,
You rise between the dark and flame, no longer bound to flesh or name. No kin to call, no hand to hold, only the road, both long and cold. A silent field, a distant light, the threshold of the endless night. Walk the path, the narrow way, through the dark where spirits stray. What you gave is what remains. No more lies, no more chains. Through thorn and fire, through ash and wake, every step the soul must take. No God to plead, no fate to sway. You walk alone the like-wake way. First the field of jagged stone, where the soul must stand alone. Each regret, each hidden scar, burns like wounds that never are. Then the bridge of fragile thread, spun between the living and dead. One misstep and all is gone, lost beyond the rising dawn. No mercy here, no hand to guide, only truth you cannot hide. Walk the path, the narrow way, through the dark where spirits stray. What you gave is what remains. No more lies, no more chains. Through thorn and fire, through ash and wake, every step the soul must take. No God to plead, no fate to sway. You walk alone the like-wake way. Then the flames that cleanse the bone burn away what you have sown, not in wrath nor cruel design, but to strip away the line of all you wore, of all you claimed, of all the masks that bore your name, till only truth remains to stand unbound by flesh, unmarked by hand. Fire, stone, breath, gone step by step. The path is known. At the end, no throne, no gate, no final word, no fixed fate, only the weight of what was done and what you were when life was won. Some will fade into the night, some will rise into the light, but all must walk the ancient way, where none can turn and none can stay. Through the dark where spirits stray, what you gave is what remains. No more lies, no more chains. Through thorn and fire, through ash and wake, every step the soul must take. No God to plead, no fate to sway. You walk alone the like-wake way. So speak no lies and walk with care, for all you are awaits you there. Where are you going? To the grove. What will you take? What we are owed. Where are you going? Said the elder old, through frost and ash
and the biting cold, to the sacred grove where the roots run deep, where the oldest of bargains we must keep. What will you hunt in the dying year? What must be taken to break the fear? The smallest bird with the loudest cry, the one that watches from the sky. Oh, the cutty wren, the king of all, must rise, must fall, must rise, must fall. Feather and bone and blood and breath, life through life and death through death. With what will you strike? Said the voice unseen, in silence held in the space between, with a blade of stone and a hand made sure, for what we take must be made pure. How will you bear what the right demands, with steady hearts and unbroken hands? For what we kill is not the end, but the turning wheel that begins again. Oh, the cutty wren, the king of all, must rise, must fall, must rise, must fall. Feather and bone and blood and breath, life through life and death through death. Carry him high, carry him high, carry him low, carry him low. Through the places none should go, none should go. Break the crown, break the crown. Spill the sea, spill the sea. Feed the earth, fulfill the need. Who will divide what the wren has been? What was the whole must now be seen in every hand and every soul. Each must carry a piece of the whole. And what is gained when the right is done? The death of one, the rise of the sun. The frost will break and the light return from the ash of the cutty wren. Oh, the cutty wren, the king of all, must rise, must fall, must rise, must fall. Feather and bone and blood and breath, life through life and death through death. Where are you going? Where have you been? We walk the path of the cutty wren.